Hello, in this video we'll show you how to remove the supercharger on the 3-liter TFSI V6 engine that is used in many Audis. You might want to remove the supercharger if you want to get to anything that's in the V section of the engine, or just to repair the supercharger. This is the supercharger right there. First we're going to remove the two covers. One of them is this one and the other one is at the back. Next we're going to remove the vacuum hoses on the solenoid valves. Just make sure you mark them before removing them so that you can put them in the exact same position afterwards. If you don't mark the hoses, you might confuse them and put them in a different place. So look how I marked them, and now I'm going to remove them. There is 4 or 5 vacuum hoses that we need to remove, and also there is around 4 or 5 electrical connectors that we also need to disconnect. Next we're going to remove this air intake pipe. If the video is useful, please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. In the description of the video I have links to tools that I recommend for doing jobs like this. We also need to remove this air intake pipe on the front, but first we need to remove that cover because underneath it are 2 bolts holding that air intake pipe. Now that this cover is removed, we're going to remove the bolts holding the air intake pipe. This is one of them right there. There is another one bolt that we need to remove so that we can get access to the second bolt for the air intake pipe. Now that the 3 bolts are removed, we can take out that air intake pipe. Next we're going to remove the clamp for this vacuum hose and take out the vacuum hose. We're going to disconnect the 2 electrical connectors on this sensor and the other electrical connector on that sensor. There is a tab on it that we need to pull up and then push in. Next we're going to remove the plastic cover on this side. It's held by 2 bolts, and then there is another plastic cover on the other side that's held again by 2 bolts. We need to remove both of them. Next we're going to remove the 2 coolant hoses that go inside the compressor, but before removing them, first I'm just going to relieve the pressure from the coolant reservoir. And now these are the 2 coolant hoses that I'm going to remove. They're held by those 2 metal clamps, and also there is a bolt holding the 2 hoses just underneath. I'll show you to you. We need to remove that bolt and then we will be able to take out the 2 hoses. That's the 2 hoses removed. Next I'm going to remove the belt from the compressor. This is my wrench that I'm going to use, and that in the bottom is the tensioner that we need to turn clockwise and then take out the belt. That's the belt removed. Next I'm going to start removing the compressor, which is held by those 6 nuts. Now that the 6 nuts are removed, I'm going to put my extension bars on both sides and just try and pull out the compressor. If it doesn't want to budge, maybe get somebody to help you from one side and you do it from the other side. Once you lift it up a little bit, check if there is any more vacuum hoses or electrical connectors that you need to disconnect on the rear, and disconnect them, and then you can take it out. Here you can see it's coming out on both sides. You have to take it out evenly because of those large bolts. And now check if there is any more electrical connectors, and once there are no more electrical connectors connected, you can just lift up the compressor, and that's the compressor out. Now that the supercharger is removed, you have access to the PCV valve, to the intake manifolds, and to the injectors. Putting it back on is in the exact reverse order. Hopefully the video was helpful. Please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.